Okay, so some people say they have a problem with landing at stations. This is going to be based on my how to land at a station tutorial. I'm going to be landing at Chicken Ring, my favorite, because it's home. Alright, there's Chicken Ring. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to, now these ones is not too hard. The corrales are a little bit more difficult because you have to figure out, you have to get the door, but the bottom line, it's always kind of the same. You position it, so I've got it positioned to where the door is facing away from me, but the station is behind me. I will just rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. Obviously, I've got a good track for the door. Stop right about there, because if I went straight up, you see, I'm not facing at the door, so I want to basically fly underneath it. Whenever approaching a station, you can just keep on flying at it as fast as you can. Until such a time as you get down, you want to be taking the 7-second approach. I generally go in at about 6 seconds, but you can't go any faster than 6 seconds. That's as fast as you can go. I've got my voice attack set up to kick me down to 6 seconds, but if you've got a keyboard, find a key and bind it to 75% thrust. Again, I always keep my stations. For me, I always roll towards the station with the station above me because it's always got better visibility than below you. So you just keep her in the upper screen there. And this is important for smuggling and whatnot, if you wanted to sneak in. In fact, I've got heat sinks and stuff. I suppose I could silent run right into Chicken Ring to show you guys how that works too. So you can see I'm at 19 seconds, 18, 7, 16, 15. Get ready to go. 3/4 impulse. As you can see, that slowed me down. Your key would do the same thing. Coming at 7 seconds. And somebody's looking at the time. I didn't see. I was kind of now at this point you can kind of go over the top but the objective is just get it right where you're facing the door directly. Cycle. I got one heat sink left, so I will do this as if I was smuggling or wanted or whatnot, and I didn't want to be caught, which is one of the reasons why you want to go right at the door. There's beautiful Wayola right there. Where's my house? Where's my house? It's up there, down there somewhere. On the Yancey River. Now with the drag of gravity, obviously it slowed me down. As I get far away from that gravity though, it's going to go back up to that 6 cents, so I don't really change my speed much. Around 2 million kilometers, it will go to the safe to disengage. Climb it a little bit higher. That last minute I can just put right at the door. Sublate. There you go, right at the door. Now that you're out, if we're going to go silent running, I would engage my silent running. Now I'm watching my heat within range for requesting docking. I'll deploy that heat sink. That's going to really cool me off. Now right there at 0%, nobody can pick me up. Nobody.
Heat sink deployed.
Deploy landing gear. Power shields. Now, okay, so I'm in. Now, if you look at, I'm at landing pad 38, but what I want you to pay attention to is mostly, I take silent running off. Pad 38, I'm going to fly straight ahead. I want you to watch that little sniper scope there. That pip represents my landing pad. So you don't need to actually see your landing pad. Now watch, I'll start to roll. See how it rolls down underneath me? I'll move it to 6 o'clock. And you watch it as it gets right towards the outer edge. I'm going to go past it just a little bit to show you. if I'm going to hit that there or not. I'll have to come down a little bit, I think.
Shields online.
Okay, a little farther. There it is. Okay, do you see how it's circle? That means I've actually passed my landing pad. So at that point I need to back up. And then you can go ahead and come on down, knowing that your pad is right underneath you. You don't need to actually see it. Just keep it at the 6 o'clock. Thrustering left or right if you feel like you're off. And there you go. Ooh. Well, this was the prettiest landing I've ever made, was it? And how many of you actually try to make perfect landings where you don't actually go below the, go negative in the meters? And nice soft landings? Like so. That's it. That's the tutorial for landing. Thank you.